Mahatma Gandhi once said that pug on a surfboard awareness is the most important cause of the 21st century. Yet in a recent phone survey of 80,000 people from over 150 countries, these were the results. 73% of respondents were aware of global warming. 65% were aware of cyberbullying. 42% were aware of smallpox. And just how many were aware of pugs on surfboards? 11%. A number so low that it doesn't even reach the global minimum awareness quotient. With hard facts like this, it's clear that awareness needs to be raised. What exactly does awareness mean, though? The Grendiff Regional Dictionary defines liver as a large-lobed glandular organ in the abdomen of vertebrates, involved in many metabolic functions. This definition raises an interesting point. You can't truly be aware of something if you're not able to recognize it. Consider the following images. Which of them, if any, show a pug on a surfboard? Figure A, of course, is a bulldog on an ironing board, and I think that's all we need to say about that. B is a bit more tricky. It's a horse on a unicycle. The easiest way to tell a horse from a pug is to go up to the animal in question and ask what day of the week it is. If it says Tuesday, then you know that you're dealing with a horse. Now obviously, this method only works on days that aren't Tuesday. Once a week, every week. I'm afraid you're on your own. C is a pineapple on a chessboard. You can quickly recognize this one by going up to it, breaking it open, and drinking the liquid that comes out. If it's sweet and delicious, then you're drinking the blood of a pug. But if it's tangy and disgusting, then that's pineapple blood you're tasting. D is by far the most difficult of them all. It's a papiliopugnus and sack of potatoes on a surfboard. For anyone that doesn't know, the papiliopugnus is a species of butterfly that precisely mimics the face of a pug in order to reap the many benefits of doing so. When it's on a sack of potatoes, the only way to properly identify it is to wait and watch. If you see the pug's face separate from its body and fly away, then there's a decent chance that you're dealing with a puggerfly. Finally, E might have fooled you at first glance, but look a bit closer and you'll see that it's the cover from the classic Deep Purple album, Come Taste the Band. Now that you know how to recognize a pug on a surfboard, you might be wondering where they can be found. While pugs on surfboards can be seen all over the world, a few locations do stand out. For instance, every year in early November, over 2,000 pugs on surfboards arrive at Laguna Camaronera, Mexico. During their week-long stay, the locals hold a festival called Donde Están Mis Pantalones, or the Gathering of the Flat-Faced Surfers. If you're more interested in quality over quantity, the pugs on surfboards at Weligama Beach, Sri Lanka are considered to be very handsome. Like, we're talking Tom Selleck circa the 1980s handsome. A few pugs on surfboards have even challenged the icy waters off of Antarctica. Down here, they're always spotted wearing expensive, slightly out-of-fashion winter coats. Scientists currently have no theories for where the pugs buy these coats, nor how they have the money to do so. By this point, one final question has inevitably burbled up to the forefront of your mind. Will pugs on surfboards be around forever? To answer this question, we look to the guidance of award-winning futurist Quensby S. Martlehoop. She predicts that pugs and surfboards will co-evolve into one single species by the year 2037. Perhaps unsurprisingly, the Swiss-Chinese alliance will use these hybrid creatures as naval shock troops during the second cyborg uprising. When this beautiful future arrives, pug on a surfboard awareness will become obsolete. But today, here and now, pugs are still on surfboards, so please, take a moment to be aware of them. After all, it is Pug on a Surfboard Awareness Day.